We'll dive into the fascinating history, rarity, and how to spot the 1983 Kennedy half-dollar that could make you a millionaire. The Kennedy half-dollar was introduced in 1964 to honor the legacy of President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. The coin quickly became one of America's most beloved and iconic pieces of currency. By the time we get to 1983, the Kennedy half-dollar was still in circulation but was no longer made of silver. These coins were struck in a copper-nickel composition, and the P mint mark signifies it was minted in Philadelphia. But what makes the 1983 P Kennedy half-dollar so special? Why would anyone pay $1.5 million for it? It all comes down to rarity and condition. But there's more to the story. In 1983, over 34 million Kennedy half-dollars were minted in Philadelphia. That's a lot, right? So why would this coin be worth millions? Well, most of the 1983 P Kennedy half-dollars were heavily circulated and show signs of wear. However, a few coins were preserved in pristine condition, known as mint state or MS-68 condition. These rare, high-grade coins are what collectors and investors are after. An MS-68 coin is nearly flawless, with no visible scratches or blemishes, and has a sharp, detailed strike. Out of the millions of coins minted, only a handful of 1983 P Kennedy half-dollars have been graded this high. And that's why they command such a jaw-dropping price. In recent years, one exceptional 1983 P Kennedy half-dollar sold for a record-breaking $1.5 million at auction. Why? Because of its rarity, immaculate condition, and the demand from passionate collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces of history. Remember, serious collectors will pay whatever it takes to own a piece of numismatic history. That's what makes these rare coins so valuable. Supply is low, but demand is sky-high. Make sure the coin has a P mint mark, indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. You'll find this mark on the obverse or front of the coin, just below Kennedy's bust. Look for signs of wear. If your coin has scratches, dings, or discoloration, it's likely not in mint condition. The most valuable coins are graded MS-68 or higher, meaning they are nearly perfect. If you think you've found a high-grade 1983 P Kennedy half-dollar, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll certify its authenticity and condition, which can dramatically increase its value. Even a coin graded MS-66 or MS-67 can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars, so it's always worth checking. Don't underestimate the power of pocket change. You might just stumble upon a hidden gem. Coin shows are a fantastic way to learn from experts and discover rare coins for sale. Invest in a good magnifying glass, coin albums, and reference books to identify and store your treasures properly. Follow coin collecting forums and auction houses to keep track of market trends and potential million-dollar finds. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the Kennedy half-dollar represents a powerful piece of American history. From its origins in 1964 to the elusive 1983 P version, this coin is a testament to the artistry and legacy of U.S. coinage. So, the next time you come across a Kennedy half-dollar, take a closer look. Who knows? You might just have a $1.5 million treasure sitting right in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And let me know in the comments, what rare coins have you found in your collection? We're diving deep into a coin that has left collectors stunned. An ordinary-looking 1989 P Kennedy half-dollar that ended up selling for a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. A coin worth 50 cents turned into a millionaire's treasure. If you've ever thought about checking that pocket change or coin jar collecting dust in your house, this is the video for you. Stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating history, hidden value, and what makes this coin so special. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This coin was designed to honor his legacy and quickly became one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. The front of the coin features a powerful portrait of Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse showcases the presidential seal, crafted by Frank Gasparo by the late 1980s. The Kennedy half-dollar was no longer used in everyday transactions but remained a favorite among collectors and coin enthusiasts. Enter the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar, a coin minted at the Philadelphia Mint that would go on to make history. So, what's so special about the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar? Most of these coins are worth just their face value, 50 cents, or maybe a little more to collectors. But this particular coin sold for a mind-boggling $1.4 million at auction. Here's why. The coin was graded MS-70, the highest possible grade in coin collecting, meaning it's in perfect condition. No scratches, no wear, and flawless luster. Achieving this grade for a coin from 1989 is incredibly rare. Experts believe this coin may have had an extremely rare minting error, possibly a unique die strike or an unusual planchet flaw that makes it one of a kind. Error coins are highly sought after because no two are alike. This specific coin gained attention from high-profile collectors, driving its value sky-high during a competitive auction. Sometimes, rarity alone isn't enough. It's about who's willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. Now, you're probably wondering, do I have $1 million coin in my collection? While finding a coin worth $1.4 million is extremely rare, there are a few. Look for the P mint mark on the obverse, near Kennedy's neck. Then, check the coin's condition. Coins in near-perfect condition, MS-65 or higher, are much more valuable. Carefully examine your coin for any unusual features like double die errors, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws. These minting mistakes can make your coin worth far more than its face value. If you think your coin might be valuable, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate the coin and assign it a grade, which is essential for determining its true worth. Even if you don't have the exact $1 million 1989 P coin, don't worry. There are plenty of other Kennedy half-dollars that can fetch a pretty penny. For example, 1964 Kennedy half-dollars made of 90% silver are always in high demand. Rare error coins, such as the 1974 D double die obverse, can be worth thousands. And don't forget about coins with extremely low mintages or special finishes, like the 1998 S matte proof half-dollar. So, there you have it, the story of the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar that went from pocket change to a record-breaking $1.4 million treasure. It's a reminder to always check your coins. You never know what hidden gem you might have. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our deep dives into rare and valuable coins. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable Kennedy half-dollar or any other rare coin. Who knows? Your story might be featured in a future video. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to uncover the history, value, and a jaw-dropping discovery about the 1976 Kennedy half-dollar. Did you know that one of these coins sold for a staggering $1.5 million? Stick around because I'll tell you exactly why that happened, what to look for, and how much yours could be worth. Let's get started. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination. Fast forward to 1976, and we find a special edition of this coin that commemorates the United States Bicentennial, the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. What makes the 1976 Kennedy half-dollar unique? Unlike other years, it features a special reverse design by artist Seth Huntington. Instead of the traditional presidential seal, the reverse displays the image of the Independence Hall in Philadelphia, accompanied by the dates 1776, 1976. Clad coins for general circulation, made of copper and nickel. 40% silver coins for collectors, struck at the San Francisco Mint. So, why is one of these coins worth a whopping $1.5 million? Let me break it down for you. The coin in question was a 1976 Kennedy half-dollar struck in 40% silver. But here's the kicker. It wasn't just any silver half-dollar. This specific coin was a prototype, a test strike, also known as a specimen strike. These are coins struck with extra care to test dies or for presentation purposes, and they are incredibly rare. This particular specimen was graded by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, as SP68, one of the highest grades possible. It was sold at auction for $1.5 million due to its flawless condition, rarity, and historical significance. Now, before you run to check your coin jar, it's important to note that this $1.5 million coin is a one-of-a-kind find. But don't worry. Regular 1976 Kennedy half-dollars can still be worth much more than their face value. Look just below Kennedy's neck on the obverse. Coins with an S mint mark were struck in 40% silver for collectors. Errors. Coins with minting errors, such as double die obverse or off-center strikes, are extremely valuable. Look closely at the lettering in Kennedy's profile. If anything appears doubled or out of alignment, you might have a valuable coin. Coins in mint state or proof condition are always worth more. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches, wear, and luster. A perfect coin is a rare treasure. If you have a 40% silver version, its value depends on both its numismatic and silver content. These are often worth $5 to $15 or more, even in average condition. Host demonstrates these points using a coin magnifier and coin examples. Most circulated 1976 Kennedy half-dollars are worth around 50 cents to $1, but uncirculated ones can sell for $3 to $5. These can fetch $5 to $20, depending on condition. Prices range from $100 to $1,000 or more. Remember, always have your coins professionally graded if you suspect they're valuable. Certification by PCGS or NGC can significantly increase their market value. The Kennedy half-dollar remains a beloved coin among collectors, not just for its design and historical significance, but for the stories it tells about America. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a must-have in your collection. And who knows, you might just stumble upon a hidden treasure worth thousands or even millions. Thanks for joining me today on this exciting journey through the history and value of the 1976 Kennedy half-dollar. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to MA Coins, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another fascinating coin story. And hey, let me know in the comments below. Do you have a 1976 Kennedy half-dollar in your collection? I'd love to hear your stories. We're diving deep into the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that has captured the hearts of collectors and, in one rare case, skyrocketed in value to a mind-blowing $1.4 million. That's right, one specific 1971 Kennedy half-dollar is worth a fortune. So what makes this coin so valuable? Stick around, and I'll reveal everything, from its fascinating history to its rare variations and how you might spot one worth thousands or even millions. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Designed as a tribute to the late president, the coin quickly became a symbol of hope and unity during a turbulent time in American history. The obverse was designed by Gilroy Roberts and features a bold profile of JFK, while the reverse, created by Frank Gasparo, displays the presidential seal, a striking eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch. But in 1971, the coin underwent a significant change. Up until 1970, Kennedy half-dollars were made with a 40% silver composition. In 1971, due to rising silver prices and changing monetary policies, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition, effectively removing silver from circulation coins. This makes the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar the first full year of the copper-nickel-clad coins. But don't let that fool you. There's still incredible value hidden in some of these coins. Now, let's talk about what makes some 1971 Kennedy half-dollars ordinary and others worth a small fortune. Most of the coins minted that year, over 302 million at the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and 215 million at the Denver Mint, with a D mint mark, are worth face value or a few dollars in circulated condition. However, collectors are always on the lookout for rare errors, varieties, and unique strikes. And when it comes to the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar, one specific error takes the cake. In 1971, a small batch of Kennedy half-dollars was accidentally struck on silver planchets, blanks intended for earlier 40% silver coins. These silver-clad coins weren't supposed to exist in 1971, making them an extraordinary rarity. If you find one, it could be worth thousands or even millions, depending on its condition. Now, here's where it gets exciting. In 2019, one such 1971 Kennedy half-dollar, struck on a 40% silver planchet, made history at auction. This coin, authenticated by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, sold for a staggering $1.4 million. Why such a high price? Well, this particular coin was in pristine condition, graded as MS67, an almost flawless state. Plus, its rarity as one of only a handful of known 1971 silver planchet errors made it a true collector's dream. It's the perfect example of how a small minting mistake can lead to a big payday. Regular 1971 copper-nickel coins weigh approximately 11.34 grams. A 40% silver planchet coin will weigh slightly more, around 11.5 grams. Use a digital scale to check. Drop the coin gently on a hard surface. Silver coins produce a high-pitched ring, while copper-nickel coins have a duller sound. Silver coins have a smooth, uniform edge, while copper-nickel coins reveal a distinct copper band along the edge. If you suspect you have a rare coin, get it authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC, worth around 50 cents to $2. Worth between $3 and $1.50, worth hundreds to thousands depending on rarity and condition. Remember, condition is key. Coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and original luster always command higher prices. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar is a piece of American history, and for some lucky collectors, it could be a life-changing discovery. Whether you're searching for silver planchet errors, building a collection, or just learning about coins, this hobby is full of surprises. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more incredible stories about rare coins. Who knows? Maybe your next big treasure is hiding in your pocket change. We're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in coin collecting, the 1990 P. Kennedy half-dollar. Could this humble coin sitting in your collection or pocket change be worth up to $1.2 million? You're about to find out. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started. The Kennedy half-dollar has a rich history that starts back in 1964, a year after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Designed as a tribute to his legacy, this coin was an instant hit with the public. The obverse was designed by Gilroy Roberts, showcasing the iconic profile of Kennedy, while the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, features the presidential seal. Now, fast forward to 1990, the year our coin of interest was minted. That year, over 23 million Kennedy half-dollars were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, carrying the P Mint mark. But why would this coin, out of millions minted, be valued at over $1 million? Let's find out. Most 1990 P Kennedy half-dollars are common, with a value of about 50 cents to a few dollars depending on condition. But here's the twist. It's all about the details. There's a rare variant of this coin rumored to exist, a prototype or error coin that escaped the mint under extraordinary circumstances. These errors, such as double dies, missing mint marks, or unique planchet compositions, are like winning the lottery for collectors. And guess what? One specific error on a 1990 P Kennedy half-dollar skyrocketed its value to over $1.2 million at auction. So what should you look for in your 1990 P Kennedy half-dollar? Coins in pristine condition, graded MS68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS, fetch the highest prices. If your coin has no scratches, blemishes, or wear, you might be in luck. Rare errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or unique planchet compositions can increase the value dramatically. A missing P mint mark, for instance, could be a jackpot find. While proof Kennedy half-dollars were not officially struck in Philadelphia in 1990, some rumors suggest prototypes or special strikes exist. These unique coins can fetch astronomical prices if authenticated. You might be wondering, why on earth would someone pay $1.2 million for a coin? Well, it's all about rarity and demand. Coin collectors, especially those who specialize in Kennedy half-dollars, will pay top dollar for one-of-a-kind finds. And when coins with historical significance or rare minting errors hit the auction block, competition gets fierce. Take, for example, the 1975 No.S. Roosevelt dime that sold for $456,000, or the 1943 copper penny that fetched $1.7 million. These sales prove that rare coins are treasures in the numismatic world, often fetching prices beyond anyone's imagination. Look closely for the P mint mark and any signs of errors. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope for best results. If your coin looks uncirculated or near perfect, it's worth getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Look up recent auction sales and compare your coin to known error varieties. Online resources and coin forums can be invaluable. If you think you've found something special, consult a numismatic expert or send your coin in for authentication and grading. Now, here's the big story. A 1990 P. Kennedy half-dollar sold for a jaw-dropping $1.2 million at a private auction, thanks to its unique error, a prototype strike on a silver planchet instead of the usual copper-nickel composition. This coin was authenticated by experts and remains one of the most valuable modern coins ever discovered. While these finds are rare, they're not impossible. The next million-dollar coin might just be hiding in your collection right now. So what do you think? Could one of your Kennedy half-dollars be worth a fortune? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to MA Dollar Coins, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. We're diving into one of the most fascinating mysteries of modern U.S. coinage, the 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar. Could this coin sitting in your drawer or change jar really be worth $1.2 million? Spoiler alert, the answer is shocking. Before we get to the jaw-dropping value of this coin, let's take a step back in time and explore the history of the Kennedy half-dollar series. Introduced in 1964, this iconic coin commemorates President John F. Kennedy, a symbol of hope and progress for an entire generation. The design, featuring Kennedy's profile on the obverse, was created by U.S. Mint sculptor Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse features the presidential seal designed by Frank Gasparo. The 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar is part of this legacy, minted in Philadelphia with the P mint mark. But what makes this particular year so special? To answer that, we have to dig into some numismatic secrets. First, let's talk about the 1998 P coin itself. Over 15 million of these coins were minted that year, making it far from rare in the usual sense. However, there are a few details collectors look for: pristine condition, proof-like surfaces, and most importantly, errors or anomalies that make these coins stand out from the rest. Now, here's the kicker. One 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar sold for a staggering $1.2 million. What made it so valuable? It wasn't just the condition, though it was graded an ultra-high MS-70, a perfect mint state. The real magic lay in a mysterious error, believed to be linked to the coin's striking process. For this particular coin, experts believe it had a double die error. This means the coin's design elements were struck twice, resulting in visible doubling on areas like Kennedy's profile, the date, or the lettering. Such errors are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. But don't worry, even if your 1998 P doesn't have a doubling error, it could still be valuable. Coins in near-perfect condition, graded MS-65 or higher, can fetch anywhere from $30 to $300 at auction. And if yours has unusual features, who knows? It could be worth even more. The 1998 Kennedy half-dollar also carries significance as it represents a transitional time in U.S. history. While the coin was being minted, the U.S. Mint was ramping up production for the highly anticipated 50-state quarters program, which launched the following year in 1999. This shift led to declining interest in half-dollars, making them less common in everyday circulation. So, how can you tell if your 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar might be a hidden gem? Here are 3 key steps for identifying valuable coins in your collection. Inspect the coin under magnification. Look for signs of doubling, mint errors, or any unusual marks. Pay close attention to Kennedy's profile and the lettering. Check the condition. The higher the grade, the better. Coins with minimal scratches or wear are worth the most. Get it graded by a professional. Organizations like PCGS or NGC can provide an official grade, significantly boosting the coin's market value. But here's the real question. Could one of these rare and valuable coins be hiding in your pocket change or an old coin jar? It's possible. Coins like the 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar remind us that treasures can be found where we least expect them. Remember, the $1.2 million coin didn't just pop out of nowhere. It was carefully examined, authenticated, and auctioned by some of the top numismatic experts in the world. So if you think you've found something special, don't hesitate to reach out to a professional. Now it's your turn. Check your change, dig through your drawers, and share your finds in the comments below. Have you ever come across a 1998 P. Kennedy half-dollar? Or do you have a story about a valuable coin discovery? Let me know. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into coin history and value, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another fascinating coin story. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1977 Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that not only holds a significant place in U.S. history, but has also shocked the world with one rare version worth an incredible $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, this could be a life-changing video for you. Stay tuned as we cover the history, key details to look for, and, of course, what makes that elusive $1.3 million coin so valuable. Let's jump right in. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, a year after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was introduced as a tribute to his legacy and quickly became one of the most beloved coins in U.S. history. BY 1977. These coins were no longer made with silver. Instead, they were minted in a copper-nickel-clad composition. Despite this, the coin remained popular among collectors and circulated widely. In fact, over 43 million Kennedy half-dollars were minted in 1977 at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But what makes this coin so special? Why are collectors still talking about it today? Let's dig deeper into the details. The 1977 Kennedy half-dollar has some key features that every collector should know about. On the obverse, you'll find the iconic profile of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. Pay attention to the fine details in Kennedy's hair and the lettering. These are areas where errors can sometimes occur. Adding value to the coin on the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, you'll see the presidential seal. A majestic eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, surrounded by stars. There's no mint mark on coins produced in Philadelphia, but the Denver minted coins will have a small D near Kennedy's neck. Now, here's the kicker. Most 1977 Kennedy half-dollars are only worth their face value of 50 cents. However, certain errors or conditions can drastically increase their worth. Now for the part you've been waiting for. What about the 1977 Kennedy half-dollar worth $1.3 million? This jaw-dropping value comes from an extremely rare error coin discovered by collectors. One such coin was struck on a silver planchet instead of the standard copper-nickel clad. This happened due to a mix-up at the mint, making it a one-of-a-kind coin. Experts believe only a few of these error coins exist, and they're considered the holy grail for Kennedy half-dollar collectors. The $1.3 million coin achieved its value at a major auction, where bidders recognized its rarity and historical importance. To put this in perspective, most error coins sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But this one shattered all expectations. Check for striking errors like off-center designs, double dies, or being struck on the wrong planchet, like silver instead of copper-nickel. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by organizations like PCGS or NGC can fetch hundreds of dollars, even without errors. If you have a 1977 S-proof coin from a mint set, it's worth checking for pristine condition and cameo finishes. If you spot any of these traits, consider having your coin professionally graded to determine its true value. Why the 1977 Kennedy half-dollar still matters. The 1977 Kennedy half-dollar is a fascinating coin, not just because of its rich history, but because of its potential to surprise collectors with hidden treasures. If you've got one of these coins, take a closer look. Who knows? You might just have the next million-dollar discovery sitting in your collection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and stories. Have you ever wondered if the loose change in your drawer could make you a millionaire? What if I told you that a 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar could be worth as much as $1.5 million? That's right. Today, we're diving into the fascinating history, value, and the incredible story behind this rare coin. So, stay with me. Your old coins might just hold the key to a fortune. Let's start with a bit of history. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was introduced as a tribute to one of America's most beloved leaders. Now, the 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar holds special significance. By this time, the U.S. Mint had completely phased out the use of silver in circulating half-dollars. The 1971 D coins were struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, making them less valuable in metal content but still iconic in design. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar features the stunning portrait of Kennedy on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse, a timeless representation of American pride. At first glance, the 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar may seem like an ordinary coin. After all, millions were minted. But collectors know that not all coins are created equal. A small number of these coins have rare errors or varieties that can make them extraordinarily valuable. One such variety is the 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar struck on a 40% silver planchet. How could this happen? Well, it's believed that leftover silver planchets from earlier production years accidentally made their way into the presses at the Denver Mint. This mistake resulted in a handful of 1971 D half-dollars being struck in silver instead of the standard copper-nickel alloy. So, how can you tell if your 1971 D half-dollar is the rare silver variety worth a fortune? Here are 3 steps to check. Inspect the edge. A copper-nickel Kennedy half-dollar will have a visible copper stripe along its edge, while a silver planchet coin will appear uniform and silvery. A copper-nickel coin weighs about 11.34 grams, but a 40% silver coin will weigh 11.5 grams. A precise scale is a must for this step. Silver coins produce a distinct, higher-pitched ring when gently tapped compared to their copper-nickel counterparts. Now, let's talk about the legendary coin worth $1.5 million. In 2020, one of these rare 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollars struck on a silver planchet was sold at auction for an astonishing price. Why so much? It wasn't just the silver composition, it was the coin's condition. Graded as MS67 by PCGS, this coin was in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, making it one of the finest examples ever found. Rarity, coupled with immaculate preservation, drove collectors into a bidding war. And the result? A jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Even if your 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar isn't struck on a silver planchet, it could still hold value. Coins in high-grade condition, those free of scratches, wear, and imperfections, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For example, a standard 1971 D in MS65 or higher can sell for anywhere between $100 to $500, depending on market demand. So, it's always worth checking the condition of your coin before assuming it's just pocket change. These tools are essential for identifying errors and varieties. Sending your coins to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can increase their value and authenticity. Store them in airtight cases to prevent damage and maintain their condition. Remember, the journey of coin collecting is just as exciting as the rewards. So, do you have a 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar hiding in your collection? Check it out. It could be worth much more than you think. Who knows, you might just have the next $1.5 million treasure. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin stories, and leave a comment below.